welcome to mine and Chris's YouTube channels. This video is going to be for our other channels, not really our mental health channels. It's to do with an online banking company called thinkmoney. It's not going to be a long video. Basically, me and Chris have moved over to a different company and we wanted to shut the account down. I accidentally transferred a certain amount of money over, thinking I was putting it over to another card for this new company that we're with, and it ended up going to thinkmoney by accident, and they took that money. Wasn't impressed, wouldn't give it back, phoned them up because I didn't know my security code or whatever. I had to pass the phone over to Chris, which he did, and they was like, oh no, if you want to leave you have to pay to leave, because what they do is they take a charge of £20.95 now a month for you banking with them. They can sort out your bills and stuff like that and when it's due and whatnot, but I don't think they're very reliable with that, to be quite honest. So we kicked off and I put a message up on Trustpilot, Chris put a message up on Trustpilot, and they called him and that, and they spoke to him, and it was like, okay, well, we can't shut you down because you owe us the money for the fee. We're only just now, we're still not at the end of the month yet, and they tried to take the charge early. So Chris was like, no, you owe us that money because you're trying to take the charge early, and now you're refusing to give us our money back, and on top of that you're refusing to shut our account down when we want it shut. So it was left like that basically, and Chris hung up, and then he put up another review on Trustpilot. I wish I had the review because I could read it to you guys. I might add it into the description. And it was basically along the lines of, if thinkmoney are there to help their customers regardless 24/7, then shut our account down. On the way to the hair shop the other day, Chris gets a phone call and it's thinkmoney, and he's talking to him, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? And he was like, look, you owe us that money, you took it before it was due, so you need to give it back. So they gave back $8.99 when they should have gave back a tenner. Gave that back, and then Chris was like, I want the account shut, and they was like, oh no, you have to pay the charge first before we shut the account down because we're near the end of the month. And he was like, no, we're near the end of the month, we're not at the end of the month, so we're not paying no charge. Simple. Still refusing, battling back and forth. Eventually the guy's like, or woman was like, okay, we will shut the account down, but as long as you and your fiance know that the account's going to be shut, your card's going to be deactivated, all this and that. Chris was like, yes, we know, we understand, just shut the account down, for God's sake, just shut the account down. Don't tell us that we need to pay you to come out of a bank account when we don't need to pay to come out of an account. We want to close the account, just close the account. It's not rocket science. And the thing is, with thinkmoney, we've had more problems with them than any other online banking. The place that we're with now is 10 times cheaper. We're saving us so much money being with this other company, and I'm glad that we've moved from thinkmoney. As I said in the previous video that I haven't edited yet, if you're thinking about going with thinkmoney, don't even bother, because they're just aggro. They're aggro. Their app goes down constantly. They don't put your money in when it actually hits the bank. They make you wait until the early hours of the morning, about 4 o'clock, sometimes later. They've always got maintenance going on. You can't use Face ID sometimes, and then they're like, oh, enter your PIN. Like, you'll tap on the app to log in and it'll be like, enter your PIN, and you're like, hang on a minute, I use Face ID. So then you have to switch your phone off, switch it back on, and then lo and behold, Face ID's on again. It's like they disabled the Face ID. You know what I mean? And it's just wrong. Like, Think Money are well behind with the times of online banking, and if they want to be staying in this game of being a bank, then they need to up their game, and they need to definitely sort out their customer service, because it stinks. And to be quite honest, we're glad we're not with Think Money anymore. We're glad the account has finally been closed, and there's going to be no more stress and trauma for us, because we're with a company now that's got very good reviews as well. And we're going to see how it goes with these guys, but I think it'll be alright. I think this company will be decent. Like, they've been around for a while, but we only heard about them last year, I think. Last year. So yeah, don't go to Think Money, because all you're going to get is stress and trauma and anxiety. And I'm not being flippant when I say that, I'm being deadly serious. That's all you're going to get from Think Money. So don't go with Think Money if you value your sanity and your mental health, because you're just going to get bare aggro from them. So yeah, finally the account is closed now, and that should be the end of it, and we shouldn't hear no more from Think Money, which would be great. If we do, we'll update you, but I don't think we will. So don't go with Think Money, guys. Seriously, don't do it. And on that note, I'm going to say bye bye, take care.